So, in your book, Dynamic Quantum Transformation, on page 45, it talks about transformation through affirmations. And it says, take any positive affirmation, mantra, intention, or desire of your choice. Repeat it mentally until it influences your subconscious or superconscious mind. It occupies the inner mind and prevents any outside thoughts, or mental chatter. It becomes your personality. It will translate into speech and action to produce the fruits. It will influence the people and environments around you that will support your affirmation.
Yes.
Can we talk a little bit more about that,
Yes.
please?
Yes. So we are open to universe. We absorb thoughts and feelings from childhood. Child which is young, even in mother's womb, is more receptive to get information. Though they cannot talk, we think they don't know it, but they work at delta level, which is like deep sleep level. Then they grow to maybe 2 years or so, then theta level, and then a little bit older, alpha level, and as become older, beta level. So most of us work at beta level actively. Only when we are relaxed, we work at alpha level. Okay, and in a dream and deep sleep, we can go deeper into delta, theta, and delta level. So we are constantly gaining the information. So whatever we are told, we are programmed, constantly told. Listening to advertisement or somebody telling you all the time, it goes in the mind and it gets registered. And whatever is registered controls us. This is called sanskara. Affirmation is taking something positive that you want, very clear cut, concise, and you inject in your mind by repetition, like a mantra, prayer, or mental affirmation. It goes deep inside and makes the impression. And that impression becomes stronger. It produces new channels, neuro channels for the brain. It hardwires the brain. Okay, that's one way. Other thing, it just removes the old conditioning, like nullifies the negative conditioning. When positive conditioning of whatever your affirmation becomes stronger, then it comes back into the thought form, from unconscious mind to thought form, then into the speech, and then into action. It provides constant flow of energy, so you don't have to do anything. Instead of just controlling your body and disciplining your body, instead of forcing your mind, instead of emotional input, guilt or reward or any kind of thing to motivate you, it's better to motivate inner mind with affirmation. And that would change everything without force, naturally.
And here's one that applies to everything we've been talking about tonight. It says, I choose to let go of memories of the past and worries of the future and flow with each moment.
Yes. So our energy goes in the past and future. Very little in the present. Always thoughts come from the past memories, and future fantasy or worries. And that occupies us. So if we remain in the present, then we have greater power, because only control we have is on the present moment.
You can't derive bliss from the past or the future, right? You can only derive it from the present.
Right.
That doesn't mean that we become like vegetable or rock. From the past we learn the experience, but we don't dwell on it. It's just we just learn some experience, like you touch the fire, you get burned. Those kind of survival experiences are necessary. Also planning for future, like what I need to do. You don't have to keep on thinking every day, every month. Just, I want to put aside this much money for future. Okay? It takes a minute and it becomes a habit. So the whole idea is we cannot live without past and future, but we use only for practical purpose. We don't become slave to it. But we remember the past and we increase input. We produce more sanskaras. Thinking about the future also you produce sanskara. So really we produce less sanskara, less distraction by living in the present. Living in the present means constructive energy, because future is nothing. Valued present becomes future. You know, we are producing future every moment. Okay.
That's why it's all about here and now.